The U.S. Supreme Court upholds absolute immunity for presidents in Trump's case. Now, that may be a misleading headline. We'll explain further.
This is Dr. David Shine, and welcome to Business Law 101.
This is perhaps the biggest ruling of SCOTUS this year, and perhaps one of the 3 or 4 biggest in the last decade. It's a 6-3 conservative liberal lineup in the decision. The current Department of Justice charged Trump for alleged interference with the results of the 2020 presidential election. Most Americans are familiar with the allegations that he attempted to get his VP not to certify the election, that he somehow caused the J6 riot, and that he contacted states regarding electors and et cetera, et cetera. Trump claimed total immunity since he was president at the time of the alleged actions. Another SCOTUS ruling has already determined that even if he was involved with J6, likely a federal obstruction charge would not stick. Here's a summary of the current ruling of the court. The big headline: under our constitutional structure of separated powers, the nature of presidential power entitles a former president to absolute immunity from criminal prosecution for actions within his conclusive constitutional authority. Now, that is not a blanket deal. That's specific. And he is entitled to at least presumptive immunity from prosecution for all his official acts. The court added there is no immunity for unofficial acts. So the classification of the acts of the former president have to be undertaken in a case against Trump. Best estimates are this will delay such a case past the November election. The High Court also noted that production of documents, such as the famous Nixon tapes, does not impose on the president like a criminal prosecution, which involves their person. So documents not included in the ruling. Very important. The court specifically stated that the courts cannot inquire into the motives of the president in doing whatever is alleged. That would interfere with the separation of powers in the federal system, per the court. Regarding the specific discussions between Trump and VP Pence certifying the election, the court states that those communications are likely privileged under the doctrine they just espoused. Trump also argued impeachment was the only possible remedy, but the court noted this would only apply to a sitting president. This is Dr. David D. Shine. Thanks for joining us for the special episode of Business Law 101. If you've enjoyed this episode, please subscribe on your favorite platform and tune in again.